Welcome to Small Business Stories, brought to you by Louisiana Catalyst and Monroe Chamber of Commerce. He's Quentin Durr. I am Mike Downhour. Our special guest today is Miss Angelique Drew Connor, right?
Yes, true.
From Kravins Restaurant in Monroe, a place that if you have never had their wings, you have got to try. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
I am hungry right now.
She didn't bring us
I know. I was excited at 3 o'clock snack, but I may have followed back to the restaurant.
Angelique, talk to us a little bit about you, your history, where you're from, and we'll talk about where you're going after that.
Okay. Well, my name is Angelique Drew, and I am from Monroe, Louisiana. I was raised on the south side of Monroe. My grandmother still lives there today on the same in the same house. So that's pretty much it. I went to Nelville. I graduated from Nelville High
Tigers,
School.
uh-huh.
Yes, and I'm a mother of 2 boys, one 29 and one 24, and he's my autistic son. So I have a special needs son.
We got to meet him at the ribbon cutting.
Yes.
We had the honor at the chamber of being able to do a ribbon cutting for Kravins.
Yes.
And it's spelled with a K,
Yes.
right? So before we talk about that, let's talk about what Kravins means. What is Craven?
To me, now, after a couple of years, at first it was initially going to be an investment. I felt like we would just get in there, invest in the business, and jump out.
Yeah.
But it didn't happen quite that way. So it's turned into our baby. And we opened the doors in 2016. And to me now, it just means unity and community. I just love the people who come in there. We have repeat offenders, customers that come for lunch with their lunch group, and then they turn around and come with their family in the evening. So it's all about community at this point.
I've heard of a lot of places around town that serve wings, and some of them are very good.
Yes.
Yours are special, and you serve it with Kool-Aid, of all
Yes.
things. Talk to us about that idea and how well it goes over with your folks.
Well, that's one of our top sellers is the Kool-Aid. A lot of people try to get the recipe and ask, what do you put in it? You know, and we just, and what flavor is it? We just tell them red. So Kool-Aid is just something that is like traditional in our culture. You know, that's something that we kind of grew up on, you know, and we tweaked it many different ways. Some people call it cool cups when you put the Kool-Aid in a little styrofoam cup and freeze it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just a part of our culture.
Right.
And it's just something that we wanted to incorporate into the restaurant, and it went off well.
Talk about your menu real quick so we can get anybody who's never been to Kravins can understand what it is you serve.
Okay, well, I didn't want to do anything fancy because, you know, I wanted items on the menu that you crave. You know, like whenever, you know, you think of something you really, really want, it's typically those American fast food items that you really want, that rich food. So we didn't want to do anything too over the top. We wanted to keep it simple because simple sells.
Right.
You know, so we wanted to keep it simple. But with that simplicity, we wanted to also make it fresh and cook to order every single solitary time you come in those doors. There may be a little wait because it is cooked from scratch.
That's okay.
So we serve homemade burgers. We serve homemade chili dogs, fresh cut fries. We cut the fries in the back. We make the ranch dressing in the back. We pat the burger patties, you know. We make the waffle batter. All of our sauces are made, you know, from scratch. So that's just pretty much it. We sell fish and shrimp. So we just have that basic American fast food menu.
Right.
Now, have you always been at this where's your location?
We are located at 705 Winsboro Road in Monroe, and we've always been at that location. That's our first and only location at this time.
But when you walk in, you clearly have gone through a big remodeling process. Talk
Yes.
about what you've done.
Okay, well, this year we added on an additional patio. So we plan on having like different events for the community, such as karaoke and, you know, sports surrounding the patio, along with the new bar. So we now have a bar.
But you've got a stage, and your patio
Yes.
is covered, and everything it's big. When I think of a
Yes.
patio and all of that, I'm thinking of, you know, the little deck that some people put on. That's not
Yes.
what you have.
Yes, it sits over 100 people under that patio. So we're excited about it. I really am, because I'm just thinking of so many different things that we want to do. One being First Responders Day. So we really want to get the first responders out and just do something for them under the patio. It'll be in October. So we're excited about that. And we just plan on doing a lot of different things for the community and the people who serve and our customers.
Yeah, no, look, my first introduction to you was I went and spoke at a South Monroe city event, and I think DJ was, hey, Angelique's trying to get in touch with you, and so I think he sent me your contact, and I was like, hey, how can we help? And you're like, no, I'm trying to see how I can help you, and I was like, man, that's just, you don't get that very much, especially in the nonprofit world.
Right.
But you've been amazing, like entrepreneur, but also owner operator. You're involved in a bunch of different stuff. Innovative, obviously. One of the few first things jumped on like the social media stuff. I know with Gerald, our friend,
Yes.
that's helped with some of the videos and stuff. Where did that inspiration come from? Where did the entrepreneurial spirit come from, and how have you been able to just continue? Because you're involved in other stuff as well, right?
Yes. Well, I don't know where it stems from, honestly. Some people, it's just kind of in them, because when I was in junior high, I actually sold snacks out of my little blue jean backpack. So I was a snack girl.
Okay.
I sold little Elmer's chips. So it started there.
Right.
And to this day, I still have my little records where I used to keep
That's fun.
my chip records. So I still have that. But that's where it started. And I like the fact of the freedom of entrepreneurship, and it's just something that I just love to do, and I love to cater to people. And you can't really cater to people the way you want to if you work for someone else.
Right.
Funny story, my only bad review I ever got in banking was I spent too much time with the customers.
Oh, okay.
So, I just love people, and I love to make people happy, and that's just a part of my character.
So many restaurants come and go. They come in, they open up, big fanfare, sometimes even decent food, but they just don't make it. You are the opposite. You came in, you have great food, you're not only just making it, you're expanding. What's the difference? What makes you different and makes you successful with small business?
Maybe consistency. When we first opened the doors, I wanted the first experience to be the same as the last experience. If you come in there in 2016, I want the same experience and the taste from if you come in 2024. Years later, you may pop back up, and we want you to have that same experience. So that's just important to me. And I always tell my team too that you only get one time to make a first impression.
That's right.
So, you want people to come in, you want them to feel welcome, because they have so many choices. In our area, there are so many amazing restaurants, so many amazing food trucks that they could choose from, but they choose us. Right. And they drive to us from so many places. We had someone in there a couple weeks ago from North Dakota. So it's just been a journey. I've met so many amazing people.
Well, one of the ways, if I remember this correctly, they found you through reviews, correct?
Yes, on Google.
On Google reviews, and they left off their interstate experience to come down to your place to get that.
Yes.
But you're impacting people that are leaving positive reviews that you don't know, but the way it influences other people is even larger. What did the North Dakota people say after they left?
Oh my gosh, before they left, I was family. I was out there holding the baby, rocking the baby to sleep. It was just that experience. I got to know them. I got to know about their family. It was the parents and the two children, and the grandmother was with them, and it was just good just to meet people from different areas. And there was another couple that came in. They were headed to Dolly World, Dolly Parton's place. So they came in, and they were from Texas. And when they came in, I asked them, how did you hear about us? Another one of their friends from Texas had visited us, and that's how they found out about us. And they marked us off and made sure that along their route they came to see us.
Those are my kind of people. The ones that plan your trips based on where you can stop to eat.
Right.
That's the good kind of folks.
That's good planning.
It is.
Well, not only do you have a great restaurant, you also are able to take that out. Catering, you've done catering events for us and many others, ULM. Talk to us about your catering and what you try to accomplish at those events.
Same thing. I try to, that first bite, I want them to smile and, hey, where did this come from? I want them to ask, where did this come from? So that's pretty much the same that I try to accomplish with catering, is just make sure that the food is fresh and make sure that it's pleasing to the consumer, whoever chose us to cater, because again, they have options.
Yes, they do.
They do. So yeah.
Let's talk about some of the things that Monroe is doing to improve itself. The mayor talks about 8.5 miles of new sidewalk, and when you go up to Kravins, you'll see a worn out path through the grass on the west side over there, but that's about to be a sidewalk, right?
Yes, it is. We're excited about that.
I mean, we're not going to know how not to walk through the grass anymore?
Right. No. So we're excited about that. The lighting and the what do you call it? The walkway, basically.
Okay.
So yeah, we're very excited about that, and I think that it's going to improve the area as far as beautification wise, as well as safety, because you don't want people crossing the street when they could just take a trail or something and get to their destination.
Do you have any desires to make Kravins 2, 3, 4, and 5 and other places franchise, whatever? Is that in your plan?
Well, if I had the knowledge of that, I probably would consider it, but I'm just so busy with the day-to-day, I really can't really focus on that right now. And I feel like Kravins is the flagship, so
sure.
I want to make sure that is operating, all the systems are in place for that before moving on to something else.
Right. Yeah. But I also want, because I know it's easy to say, hey, it's going great and it looks great, but tell about how much it goes on behind the scenes of like entrepreneurship isn't easy, and so that they know it's hard work that goes there, but really just have to have the audacity to give it your all.
Yeah.
And so share some of that behind the scenes, some of the struggle, just so that it takes work.
Yeah, it does. And I would always say to upcoming entrepreneurs that get someone in your industry, maybe a mentor or something like that, and also remember your why. Whatever your why is, just remember that, because my particular why is my special needs son. When I hit the floor in the mornings, I think of him and providing for him, because he'll always be my baby. He'll always be with us. So I just need to lay that foundation for him and my team. They depend on me. So I can't have an off day. I can't say, I don't feel like it today. We're not opening. No. Those hours that's on that door, we're going to be there. I always tell them if the weather's bad or something, hey, are we open today? Rain, sleet, or snow? Kravins going to open the door. I'll let you know.
That's good.
So, yes, so they depend on us, and I don't take that lightly, because they have bills. And, I just want to make sure that I'm there for them, because they're there for us. Because I'm not the one on the front line every day. So those people come in, and they come in for them as well. Right. Not only the food, but they know them by name. If they call, some of our customers, you don't even have to ask them what their order is, because we know them, we know what they're going to order. Right. So it's that type of team that I have.
You mentioned first responders and having a special day for them, but the times I've been in there, I have noticed such a diversity of people. Young, old, all colors, all sizes. Talk to us about how a lot of restaurants cater to one or the other, or they lean this way. You do not. How do you do that?
I don't know. Still to this day, I'm just shocked at the culture that comes in there. I mean, every background comes through those doors, and we're just grateful for each and every one of them, because that's
why, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It's a culture you created.
Yes. My gosh. Like I said, they have choices. Right. And they come to see us, and they come in groups. And it's just, it never ceases to amaze me. It's just beautiful.
And I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but name a couple of special times, special events that have happened inside your store, whether it's with your staff or with customers, some type of celebrations there.
Well, the grand opening was a hit thanks to you guys. It was amazing. It was amazing. People are still talking about it,
It was
to
fun.
this day. It was amazing. I enjoyed every moment of it. I think I'm still in awe of the turnout, and thanks to you guys, so many amazing people that I never met came and celebrated with us. So that's one thing. And another event was Gerald Grunick that came down and did a review for us and things like that. And gosh, there's just so many I can't even name them all.
All right, well, for people who are just now getting introduced to Kravins, number, location, how do we get in touch with you, social media?
Oh, yes. All of our social media handles are Kravins Restaurant and Bar on all social media outlets, and that's Kravins with the K,
With the K.
Kravins. We're located at 705 Williamsburg Road in Monroe, Louisiana, and our phone number is 318-801-9911. That 911 is an emergency. We have to eat. We have to get these wings.
Get with your training.
Yes. So, and our website is www.whatareyoukravin.com, and it's still spelled the same, Kravin. And that's how you can reach us.
I'm going to put both of you on the spot. Do you have a favorite wing? Do you have a favorite wing?
Yes.
Which one's yours?
Oh,
That lemon pepper was just something about it there. But what's yours?
Oh my. I pretty much like them all.
Yeah,
but
you made
at
them,
the
so-
top of the list would be the lemon pepper wet and the Louisiana blend.
Louisiana blend is
And mix it.
that's coming right in behind.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what we fed when we had LED come up, like in August of last year. You did the catering, and they wiped the whole entire thing out. Like I ordered up for 100, and I think we only had about 60, but there were,
The food was gone.
It was gone.
Yeah.
No leftovers at Kravins, I can tell you that.
Right.
They're going to eat it all.
Absolutely.
Well, Angelique, thank you for coming by. Thank you for doing what you're doing, and we support you, and whatever else we can do, you let us know.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having
Thank
me.
you.
All right, this has been Small Business Stories, Kravins Restaurant. Make sure you check that out. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.